When Lu Jinian changed his shoes, he remembered what Madame Chen had just said. Without shifting his eyes, he carried Qiao Anhao while telling Madame Chen, who was putting the shoes away, in a flat tone, "Nothing much, the missus was just on her period." Lu Jinian paused for a while, then remembered the doctor's instructions and said, "Make more nutritional foods for the missus to nourish the body." As soon as Madame Chen heard that it was the period, she instantly felt relieved and nodded without hesitation in response to Lu Jinian's instructions. The bed cover and quilt cover on the bed had already been changed by Madame Chen. Lu Jinian put Qiao Anhao down. He pulled over the covers and didn't forget to turn up the central heating in the room by 2 degrees. Then he walked out of the bedroom, back downstairs, and out. The assistant was still waiting at the door. Lu Jinian silently glanced over at the assistant, but then strode over to the back garden. The assistant hurriedly caught up. Lu Jinian was far away from the mansion by the time he stopped. Having done an all-nighter, he pulled a cigarette out from his pocket. He lit it up and took 2 hard drags before he told the assistant, "I won't be going to the office for a while. If there's anything that can be pushed back, do that. If there's something really urgent, send me an email. I'll handle it at night. Try not to call me." Lu Jinian took another hard drag and added in calm voice, "I want to stay at home with her for some time." The assistant knew the Lu Jinian mentioned referred to Qiao Anhao. He nodded and said, "Understood, Mr. Lu." Lu Jinian thought about it for a moment, then instructed him, "Also, her scenes in alluring times for the next 5 days, delay them. The doctor says she needs at least 7 days rest. I'll contact the director." Lu Jinian didn't say anything. The assistant waited a while, and said, "Mr. Lu, is there anything else?" Lu Jinian's eyes fell on a rose that bloomed not too far away. He stared straight at it for a long while before turning to say to the assistant, "Miscarriage, don't let her know." "But what do we do if Miss Qiao senses something wrong?" "I'll tell Madame Chen that her period came, and I'll talk with the hospital. They won't leak any information. Also, check to see if anyone followed us and took photos. If they did, then stop them. I've spoken to the doctor. They say that after the operation, besides feeling weak, she'll feel a little bloated, no different from a period." Lu Jinian took another drag, and with hints of sadness in his voice said, "No matter what happens, just do as I tell you to. I just can't imagine what would happen if I told her when she woke up that she'd lost her child, not to mention." At this point, Lu Jinian felt like something was lodged in his throat. It was unbearably painful. He stopped for a long while. His voice quivered slightly when he spoke again. "This was all my fault to begin with, let me be the only one punished. I really don't want to see her sad. If it weren't for him, last night's tragedy would have never had happened. Considering she spent last night unconscious and knew nothing, let her continue to stay that way. The loss of a child. The insufferable pain. That kind of pain, only he should have to endure.